Let's see. Have a question relating to HVAC Shop Talk. What was the hardest on call to deal with? On call. I don't know how you define on call because someone like you or I would be on
Well,
call
for
for
life,
eternity.
for
Yeah.
life,
So
all
I
the
don't know
time.
what. Did you ever get like a middle of the night one or anything like that? Anything memorable?
You know, I'm going to tell you what I see is that young people are different patient wise. Now, of course, we've always had renters that are less patient than homeowners because they
Mm-hmm.
feel entitled. I pay rent. You need to get my stuff fixed now. But young people have grown up. Really, what I'll blame it on is computers. Computers have taken away everybody's patience. You push a button and Amazon comes to the door, and it builds this mindset. And our fast paced life, which I'm willing to go along with it, I'm not complaining or crying about it, but they've lost their patience. And there's people that call at 11 o'clock at night, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and say, do you have anybody on call? And, I want to say, well, if your 80-year-old mother-in-law is on an oxygen tube and having trouble, I'm on my way. Or if your kid is handicapped or sick, or if you're having a real problem, I'm on my
Ted,
way.
you know they are. You know
But
that all that house is full of handicapped
but you
children.
get over there, and they have two systems, and one of them is fine, but they can't go upstairs because that the thing is, I learned to disguise those questions to ask, before I say I have anybody on call or not, and I'll just say, well, we're full tonight, but I can get somebody to you pretty quick tomorrow, but that's the best I can do. But I'm just astonished that somebody, like, I'll answer the phone, but I think they should be saying, hey, I know it's late. I just wanted to get in line instead of, can you get over here right now?
Yeah.
Now, when it's 20 degrees, yeah, we get the calls, and yes, we will go. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, and I'll ask those questions still, but if you have absolutely no heat source, no fireplace, no space heater, no nothing, no anything, and you're about to have to pick up and pack up and go to a motel and you're worried your pipes are going to, like I say, if it's 20 degrees, I draw the line and I'll work all I can and I'll go if one of my guys can't, or we'll all go, we'll try, but, um,
How
you
often does
know,
that happen?
couple times a year, so it's not bad, but it seems like it does. Now the other thing where they're just unrealistic with their expectations, in my opinion, that happens fairly often. There's been several of those this summer, but as far as the one, I think you're asking how long does it happen where I actually will go. That's
Right.
probably just a couple times a year. I mean, I'm not in the refrigeration business, so I don't have to go save your $100,000 worth of beef at Bilo. Well,
Mm-hmm.
Bilo's gone, but I'm not. Uh, but if you have a story, and I can tell by your tone of voice that you're not just trying to play a game and get your winning, but if you have an elderly person, I'm a little. My parents are both gone, so I'm pretty sensitive to that. If you have somebody, but I'm going to tell you though, this may slip us off the subject for a second, but I have heard more excuses or reasons about my dog is old and it's
Really?
hot.
Hmm.
Dude, I hear at least 5 or 6 to 1 on that. I would be fine, but I'm worried about my dog. He's 14 years old and he's panting and laying on the floor. I have heard more of that than I'm worried about me or my child. Now, the newborn thing or the 8-month-old pregnant wife, sorry, man, I'm going. That's that. I'm going. If you got a newborn child in the house and you have no air conditioning, that is bad. Now, I will
Mm-hmm.
go through the questions first. And if you have an upstairs and downstairs unit and only one of them is off, I think you can make do.
Absolutely.
Set up camp, whatever. Um, but if you don't, and the other thing is, if you have an 8 month pregnant wife or 7, whatever, if your wife is pregnant and there's no air, um, And part of the reason for that is my wife finds out about it and finds out that I didn't go, you know, that could be a problem too. So there are those few things that I'm going or somebody's going.
If you want to watch more videos just like this one, click on this playlist right here. If you want to see our brand new video, click right here. If you want to find out more about the great sponsors that make this show happen, click up here. And to join our email list where I notify you when we're going live, click right here.